At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Acrisure. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
319.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Oh, deep right away. And what a way to get this one started. But his deep shot falls incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Now ready for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First down from the 42.
Merlin, we go. 180. Value 1.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Steelers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did the homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation. We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throwing the out route complete. Tackle made right around the 26. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. Dropped by the first first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Green 18. Green 18.
On second down, Warren. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
31. Now Rodgers dumps it off to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. And they've left their offense out there. They're going for this on fourth down. Going for it with Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Warren quick on the draw. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Green 18. Green 19.
They'll go again with Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air on first down. Rodgers finds his back. Jalen Warren. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
18.
First down. Here's Rodgers. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. The Lions pick it up. And he stopped after a little bit of progress. It won't be two the other way, but still, at least a blocked extra point on the play.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here.
180. Whirling.
first down. It's gone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They go play action with Goff, and they get to him again. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, Goff. Downfield, it's a long exit. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
20.
Again, Goff. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff working from the pistol. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Catch made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get their first points of this game just before halftime. They get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Sailors now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Lofts it deep right side. And a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Black 20. Maverick.
Goff on 3rd. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Back to throw it. That one complete to St. Brown. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
Obama.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Trying for the deep ball. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
We send a man in motion.
Tiger. 4 down.
We're going to throw again. Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
14.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
319. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
Now here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
At the 41. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
319.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. He gets 3 on the run, and now a couple of options for him on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
258.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
319. Back north.
Trying to get it on the keeper. Rodgers slides down, and he picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, live. 258.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
258.
Now they're looking to throw with Rodgers. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Rodgers slides down, and he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
26.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Sailors now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Listen. Black 20. 11.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
80. 2. 5.
On 2nd and 10. Gone. Has it downfield working the left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. Off to the races, middle of the field. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here. 1st and goal. Gibbs. And he won't have the touchdown. He goes out a little short at the 2. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2. They'll try Gibbs again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions have taken the lead late. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. The extra point wouldn't do much for him, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
Obama.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
And makes the score Lions 15. Steelers 12.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
to pick up the 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
319.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Get 300. Get 300. 158.
To throw. Finds him over the middle. And take him down right along the 30. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn up completion that nets them the 1st down.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Jump out!
Here's a design run. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And they do not take the lead as he is stopped. They could have tied things with a field